Hey, everybody. So the reports have come out that Senator Joe Manchin has actually struck an agreement with the Biden administration about signing I don't know what they're going to call this bill now. It was originally called the Build Back Better bill, but now they're calling it like the infrastructure. No, excuse me. They're calling it the climate bill. Then they're calling it the end inflation. But I'm sorry, I had to look up the figure. I'm like, what? They're calling it the end inflation bill. By pulling out more money, we're going to end inflation, right? Okay, so let's just talk about it real quick because this is definitely important for you to know because well, the bill hasn't quite come out yet, and this isn't saying that the bill will pass, but Joe Manchin was the brick wall between the bill passing and it just being sitting there written. So let's just read a report about it, and we'll just go from there. Just a quick report. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, please subscribe and hit like, guys. This is what we talk about here. We just break it down real quick. Just talk about the inconvenient truth. If you have subscribed, thank you for subscribing, but just hit like whatever if you have or haven't. So all right, let's just get right into it. We're going to read from Reuters because it doesn't matter with this one where I get it from. I mean, it's all the same thing. So Democrats, Manchin, Schumer agree on $430 billion tax, drugs, and energy bill. Okay. Did I say $430? $430 billion tax, drugs, and energy bill. Okay. U.S. Democratic Senator Joe Manchin said on Wednesday that he has reached a deal with Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer on a bill to increase corporate taxes. We have to remember that part, increase corporate taxes, reduce the national debt, invest in energy technologies to lower costs of prescription drugs. Okay. Manchin has often been a roadblock to President Biden's policy goals, including those specifically addressed in the bill. He previously said he wanted to address high prescription costs, but was concerned more government spending would increase inflation. So, no, but it won't now. So, okay, that's what's up. It's not going to do it now, though. I know. Okay. The bill includes $430 billion in new spending on energy, electric vehicle credits, and health insurance, and more than pays for itself by raising minimum taxes on big companies and enforcing existing tax laws. Right. The measure is sustainably smaller than the multi-trillion-dollar spending bill. It is, because they were asking for like $5 trillion, but that's fine. But it still represents a significant advance for Biden's policy agenda ahead of the midterm elections on November 8th that could determine whether the Democrats will change control of Congress. Dear God. Schumer plans to pass a measure through Senate maneuver called reconciliation that allows him to proceed with just a 51 vote majority by passing normal rules that require 60 of the 100 senators to agree to most legislation. That could allow him to pass the bill with only Democratic votes, if necessary, if every Democrat is on board. Schumer said he expects Senate parliamentarian will rule in the coming days whether the bill qualifies for reconciliation under Chambers rule. Okay. All right. Manchin and Schumer said that in the statement that the bill would reduce the nation's deficit by about $300 billion. How? Okay, lower carbon emissions by 40% by 2033. By 2030. Remember, now see, if you haven't watched my last video, I need you to go back and look at the Kill the Cows video. You're going to see the thumbnail says Kill the Cows. They're starving you to save the planet. All right. And now they're going to add some money towards that. You know what I mean? So they're going full steam ahead with, climate change, carbon emissions, greenhouse gases. I suggest y'all go watch that video. And allow government's Medicare health plan to negotiate prescription drug prices. We'll look into that later. Older low-income Americans could benefit as well as some electric vehicle companies and green energy companies. All right. It also includes a new $4,000 tax credit for used electric vehicles for lower income people and tax credits and grants for automakers to retool factories to build greener cars. The new agreement will be paid by raising corporate minimum tax on big companies to 15% and ramping up internal revenue services tax enforcement by 80 billion to its budget over a decade. This bill is, of course, face value, always sounds like it's going to help and it's going to be great for the American people. What ends up happening, what I know that Democrats do, and they do it very well, man, they'll do a big ask where they're like, give me $5 trillion and let me write this crazy bill. And then it's like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. And then it's like, why? Give me $430 billion and, we'll just write some stuff in a bill. It's like, all right, fine. We could talk about that. That's what they do. Apparently they do it to each other. Okay. Remember with these bills, they always stuffing a little something in there. They're always stuffing a little something extra in there. Now, of course, we don't have the writing of the bill just yet. When that comes out, I am going to look at it and I will talk to you about it. But just a few things that they said. This is going to reduce the debt, right? So it's going to reduce the debt. How? When you're pulling out money, you're going to reduce the debt by, this is the government spending that we're talking about that put us in this inflation. They're going to print more money. They're going to inflate the economy. Okay. That's what they keep doing. So also they said that they're going to raise taxes on on corporations. I see a lot of classic liberals who say, yay, that's great, right? Make them pay their share, pay their share. You know who's going to pay that share? You are. You're going to pay that share. You think Walmart is going to get a 15% tax increase and they're just going to take the hit? No, they're not. They're not. They're going to say, okay, raise the prices on everything else. Oh, and let's get some more of those electric cashiers, those automated self cashiers. Let's write our our rules even stricter. You can't be a minute late to work. Mad people will get fired. Okay. And let's just get rid of them and put, AI to do a lot of things. They're going to find a way. If they got to pay an extra 15%, that's coming out of mine and your pockets. That's why it's like people always think like, yeah, that's right. We're going to make them pay their share. And that's great. And yay. And like, this is some kumbaya, kumbaya economy. No, you need to deal in reality. Everything has a ripple effect. They're not going to take all that and say they're just going to take it on their back and woe is me. They're not going to do it. It's going to affect us. Okay. So get ready because prices are getting ready to go higher. They're not playing with this 30-30. They're not. And they care about the American people so much that they expect somebody who's making $10 an hour, working full time, to go buy a $30,000 car, $40,000 car that is going to take forever to charge. You don't even have the energy grid to charge these electric cars, right? But they really care about people. They really care about lower income and all that. They really care about that, right? Okay. So, and there's going to be other things written in that bill. They're going to come hard about this climate change. Just get ready. They're ramping up the IRS's like money revenue. They're giving them more money because they want to ramp up the force that they have. They want to, so they have enough money to hire more people to get all up in people's business. Who's not paying their taxes? They need your money, and they really need your money now because of all of this inflation, all of things that they did. So they want to get your money, and this is how they start to tax things like your Cash App. That you sending money. I got a statement through Cash App the other day, and I'm like, I'm about to take this thing off my phone because you don't need to tax, why am I getting a statement? What are you tracking? I don't like that. I don't need a statement. This is just something I'm just sending, a little bit of money, $40 here and there to somebody. Like, why do I need the statement? All of it is surveillance of your cash, because we want your money. We're going to take as much away from you as possible. We talk about things in reality here. Okay. So we'll see how far this goes. If you have not subscribed again to this channel, please subscribe, because we're pulling the veil from all this governmental overreach. But I will say, I said to my brother, I said to him last week, and I wish that I could document the things that I'm saying. I said to him, I was like, yo, Senator Manchin, he's going to sign he's going to sign something with Biden. He is going to sign. He's holding out now. It's not going to last too long. Okay. And I'm wondering if it's all for optics anyway. A week later, he already signed the thing. And the bill was called Build Back Better at first. I don't even like the words Build Back Better. That's what they called the Haiti, the help that we're giving Haiti in 2012. It was Build Back Better. It was anything but. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.